She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. That's what I thought. A penny for your thoughts, a nickel for your kiss. Grab a dandelion and make a wish. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. That's what I thought. Diamonds in the eyes, gold in the heart. Face like a Da Vinci, her body's a work of art. Got a nigga motivated. She puts me like a shopping cart. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. That's what I thought. A penny for your thoughts, a nickel for your kiss. Grab a dandelion and make a wish. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. That's what I thought. Diamonds in the eyes, gold in the heart. Face like a Da Vinci.
It's playing again.
Yo, what's good, everybody?
No, it's playing again.
I'm Kash. This is my beautiful girlfriend, Bry. Welcome to Unkept Secrets, a live edition. It's our first time going live.
So bear with us, please.
Bear with us. We're just running through the motions.
Well.
Yeah. So we were just making sure the live was running good.
Yeah,
Sounds
we were
great.
watching on the other end.
So, So like I said, I'm Kash. This is my beautiful girlfriend, Bry.
Hey, y'all.
This is Unkept Secrets.
Live.
We're live today.
We're live.
We never went live before.
Never. Well, I even never went YouTube live.
No, not together. So, the actual podcast is going to start on January 1st, New Year's Day.
1/1.
And
hopefully we got to remember because we're gonna be hopefully out and about.
Liddy. No, it's New Year's Day. It's the day after.
Yeah, but we're probably gonna be on our way home.
Maybe, but the episode's still gonna drop regardless. It's locked and loaded, ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
The first episode. First episode is gonna be about how we first got together, our trials and tribulations, or as we call it, our farts and tinkles.
As he referred to it once, as farts and tinkles, and it just kind of stuck.
So because our we first got together, it was a little bit ups and downs, a little bit of turbulence, like like a spirit flight. It's like a spirit flight, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A little bit of turbulence.
A little bit.
A little rough, but we got it together. And you wanna hear that story? Tune in on the first.
On the first, you'll kind of get the gist of everything. And if you've been keeping up with our shorts and our clips,
you'll know a little bit more about us.
You'll know that KB likes to make me look crazy on our thumbnails.
No,
he's enjoying this.
I didn't make you do these things. I didn't make you try to throw a high kick.
You definitely made me do that. Wait, no. You did make me do that one. You asked me for that one.
I kind of lied. Yeah, I did kind of do that.
Selective lies, right? Selective lies, y'all. That's KB's. We should make a dictionary.
Make our own dictionary.
Make our own dictionary. Make our own dictionary. Yeah, we should have like a thesaurus of our terms.
Yeah, or as my boy Don called it. My boy Don, shout out to Don. We call it sky language. Yeah, we had a little own language where we used to go back and talk.
You have a lot of your own languages with everybody, so you and Aunt have your own language. Me and you apparently have our own way of speaking. People don't understand us because I would be, if I hung out with us, I'd be so sick of us. But
we know about that story. We know about the the BM. She's be very sick of us. She's
stop it. We're not doing that right now.
She gets tired of us all the time. But hey, anyway,
that's
another story. So today, we're gonna talk about it's the 22nd of December. Yep, the 22nd.
Yeah, y'all.
Christmas is
it's
on.
It's about to be Christmas.
Christmas is coming this Sunday.
That's so crazy.
And we was just driving around looking at the houses and looking at the the lights and all the decorations that people are putting up or not putting up, and it made us wonder,
the lack of or the overabundance of decor.
Yeah, we see a lot of overabundant, crazy, people going hard, but then you go 3-4 houses down and there's nothing.
It's just a regular house.
Yeah, so we're wondering what happened to the Christmas spirit.
What happened to your Christmas spirit? I guess let's ask that question because you, Mr. Grinch, Ebenezer Scrooge.
My Christmas spirit.
We just got into an argument because you were ruining my Christmas spirit at Walmart. I walked out of Walmart. Left the carriage.
And one of her favorite places is Walmart.
I
And
love.
she exited the Walmart. But
It's crazy.
my Christmas spirit went away when Christmas started being stressful.
Mm.
You know, Christmas shouldn't be
You make it
stressful.
stressful.
Huh?
You make it stressful.
No,
It won't be stressful.
no,
Oh no.
no.
Yeah,
I don't
go
make it
ahead.
stressful. I don't even talk about Christmas until 2 days before Christmas, and then I go
But
out.
that's stressful, KB. Going last minute to Christmas shop it makes it stressful because now you're rushing around and there's nothing left. You make it stressful by procrastinating. Just saying. But
it just gets on my nerve. I mean, it's just stressful. Like you can't even get nobody gifts. Like gifts for like $20-$30 don't exist anymore. Especially like what are you gonna get somebody for $20 as a gift?
There's a lot of things. I could list some things right now, like off the top of my dome from Walmart.
$20.
$20. You can get them a cute mug set. You can get them a cute plate set, a pot set. You can get them a sheet set. You can get. You're talking kids or adults? Let's specify.
I'm talking about anybody.
You can get them like kind of like a body kit, like a lotions or a bath wash set. You can $20. Boy, don't play with me.
But the people even use are they gonna even use it? They're gonna just take it like throw it in the back of it or something.
But again,
it is about that.
I want to know.
You paying money for stuff. You paying money for these things. You buying these gifts for people, and that's what I'm saying. Like if you're gonna go out and buy gifts for people, it got to be something, and that's not necessarily meaningful. No, that's not true. No, that's not true at all. I don't mind personalizing, but I'm not gonna go. I get people stuff all year round. All right.
Yeah, we're kind of
all year round with a source for it. When people get in the jam and their backs against the wall, where do they go? They come right to us. Can you get this for me? Can you get that? Can I borrow this?
Yeah.
Every day is Christmas for these people.
Yeah, and I don't think I've ever gotten to a point in my life where I said I was tired of spending money because I have a little bit of a shopping addiction, I guess we can say. I'm this year. It's just been I'm done. Like I feel like I'm ready to stop spending money, and I've never ever. But again,
that's because we got the house to put together. We just moved in together and added the kids, and so that's compiled onto with Christmas gifts and Christmas like the kids
and ungratefulness and report cards and
that type of stuff.
The lack of chores and the just the ungratefulness, I guess.
Yeah, the what's the word I'm looking for? When you think you deserve something, or somebody's supposed to give you something.
Yeah,
what's that word?
It's like your entitlement. They're entitled. I think that's what we're struggling with a little bit is the spoiledness and the entitlement of people, and it's not even just our children.
And then what are we gonna get? What are people gonna get us?
Nada.
They probably gonna get us nothing.
Nothing.
And that's my other thing.
So wait, when was the time? I guess I specify. What year? Like, was it a kid? Were you a kid when you started, like, kind of disliking Christmas?
Nah.
Was it after you had kids that you disliked Christmas?
I think it was like a few years ago. I think
current.
Yeah, it was kind of. I say like 5 years ago. I remember, I had the kids, and I'm like, I don't really feel like going out and buying stuff, like going out and getting all these things for these kids and then bring them back, and they don't really care too much about them.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? We all just like the day before. I think it was like the day before Christmas or 2 days. I think it was the day before Christmas. I'm like, come on, guys, we're gonna go out. We're gonna go shopping, and everybody just get what they want. And that's basically what happened. I took all the kids out together.
Well,
and everybody just pick what they want.
I guess that works because your kids were older and they don't believe in,
Well, Delia and Monty was a little bit younger. They were still young.
That's true. You ruined it. You liked, I can see you.
But another thing too is like, all right, on Christmas Day, right? People get up early. We all get up early. You know what I'm saying? 7, 8, 9 o'clock, whatever. Everybody open their gifts, pass them around. Boop, boop, boop. That lasts like an hour. Then it's a regular day.
See, but that's where you lacked or your family lacked. Because for me, that wasn't the case.
I mean, it continues on. Everybody's still together, and
Well, see, like that, it became like you guys watch movies, or it became food, or you guys play games. It became you actually like purposely spend that time together. It wasn't just you get those gifts and now I'm going away. It was more so you purposefully like you engage with them, you play with them, and or vice versa. They want to watch a movie with you. You kind of do those matching pajamas, and you kind of you make sure that you guys are spending that time. It's not just about those gifts because some people didn't get gifts. It wasn't always about gifts for my family or me. You know what I mean? It was more so just Christmas was just a day that you spend time together.
See, for us, that's Thanksgiving. So,
but that was all holidays for my grandmother. My grandmother passed. This is my first holiday without, like, first Christmas without her. Mm-hmm. And I think that's why I hate Christmas this year.
Maybe I have something to do with it.
No,
and I'm not helping it. I'm telling you, I'm not helping it.
You don't help it. You make it easier to like not want to engage in it anymore.
Yeah, but so
and that's been disappointing.
Yeah, I would enjoy Christmas if it wasn't stressful. That's all I care about, you know. And people shouldn't go out there and go broke and go crazy, unappreciated.
I feel unappreciated.
Why?
Yeah, for sure.
Why?
I think because I spend a lot of time trying to cater to, you know, making sure our kids are happy, and even sometimes you know.
Oh, you do all the time.
All the time I cater to you, making you happy, but I think even sometimes you kind of like, all I get back sometimes are like negative feedback. Like yesterday, that like my frustration with you yesterday was the fact that like, oh, you spend so much money on KFC, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, but you wanted to be home and resting, so I did take the initiative to take, you know, the kids after Delia's show to go get something to eat by her choice. And it was like, I'm paying for it anyway. And regardless of what it was, I still got a negative feedback. Oh, it was too much money. Oh, I don't know why you do that. I don't know why. You know what I mean? Instead of being like, you know, thank you for like letting me rest.
I always tell you thank you.
No, but sometimes you're not that great at saying thank you sometimes.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But you mostly give me negative feedback sometimes. If you're complaining about everything else other than the fact that I had like taken the kids away from you so you can rest, or the fact that I had taken her out to eat, or the fact, you know what I mean? So it does get frustrating sometimes when I'm like asking the kids to give me bare minimum. All I ask for is good grades and one chore. And never gets done. Or the fact that like I get attitudes every morning.
Didn't I apologize to you about, I said I should have I should have acted better, and because I know how much you like Christmas, how much you enjoy it. I did apologize after.
You did. Yeah. You did. But then at the same time, it's like I've been begging you, like I've been explaining kind of like throughout this time, like, oh my God, I think this is why I've been so sad, is because this is my first Christmas without my grandmother, and I've kind of been vocalizing that, and the fact that like everybody's still kind of like, or even when I bought the Christmas tree, like Delia like walked in, and Monty walked into the living room, like, I don't like the way it smells. And I'm just like,
that's what I'm talking about. That's why I don't
I'm over it.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't go all out because, like you said, the lack of appreciation.
That's what I'm saying. I feel really unappreciated, and I think that's what's ruining Christmas, is that our kids are so.
But this goes back into the question of the day, of the live. Is the Christmas spirit
the same?
A thing of the past?
Yeah.
Even for the kids.
I think for us it is. I'm interested to see other people, but I think that like holidays before were so fun and meaningful, and they were so much more different, especially before cell phones and stuff like that. Well, we don't know that because we were younger.
But that's stressful.
Like when you had Christmas with your mom, it wasn't stressful for you because
it's stressful for her. It
was stressful for her.
It's stressful for me too, because like, hey.
I think when you have kids, it's just becomes stressful. You know, we put this pressure on ourselves, and I think that that's a lot of the problem too. Is that as parents, we have this like thing where we put pressure on ourselves to make sure like you're reaching this like imaginary goal, and I think that we're putting ourselves into that like kind of like column, and we're doing it to ourselves. Honestly, I think. In a way.
Yeah, but we want the people that we're buying gifts for to be happy. You know
right, but then at the end of the day, that's the problem, I think.
Yeah, then the kids too. The gift that costs $200 gets put to the side. They be playing with the gift that costs $25, $15.
See, but that's why we shouldn't put that pressure on ourselves, is what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, that's why I said maybe we can go to Five Below for our kids. Because I know for my kids, they do like those little mechanic little cars from Five Below. Like they do and tend to, other than a cell phone and stuff that they want, they do tend to enjoy those little things because again, they're more kind of.
But they get stuff every day. Exactly. Damn near.
Yes, they do. Our kids do.
Christmas
but that's not the case for everybody.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's
so again, I think as other parents, you know, they're putting this pressure on themselves because, like I said, other people watching, and they're not just like necessarily like that. So they're putting their pressure on themselves, and it's kind of, it makes it hard as a parent. I think that that's just us. That's our inner conflict that, like, personally we have to work through, and that's also, what we don't want to ruin it for them, the kids.
And also the inflated prices on stuff, like, this
recession hit different.
Mm-hmm. So people got your bills don't go away. The bills don't stop.
The first is like next week.
So it's like it's all compiled on top of each other, and then, like I said, you know, the gifts these kids want, $100, you know,
Cell
$200.
phones, Jordans,
And then you
PS5s.
got some people got their parents, some people got their, you know, and it always sucks when somebody comes to you like, oh, I got you a gift and you didn't get them nothing.
Right.
That sucks too, you know. So I was like, or somebody be like, you know, what you want for Christmas? Like, damn, this nigga, give me something. I gotta give him something too. God damn.
See, but that's the thing is that people don't necessarily get you something with the intent of getting something in return. And I think that, like I said, it's this inner pressure that people put on yourselves. Like, I feel like
it's pressure,
you do
period.
what you can. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's why I say I don't try to put the pressure on myself. You know,
but you procrastinate and become stressful anyway.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily,
because I'm a little stressed that we're shopping tomorrow. Like on top of every other stress that we've had to deal with this week, I've never shopped this late.
Oh, I always shop this late every single time.
I see, but it's been
under pressure.
Tinkle. I do too, and we work really well under pressure for some reason. Like we end up killing it when we're under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like that for Christmas because at the end of the day, your stuff is going to be sold out, and it's it's crazy, and I don't want to get our kids something that I don't love. But at the end of the day, I'm not sure our kids really deserve too much this year. And that's what's pissing me off is that it's like, damn, I want to be able to give them this like amazing Christmas because we're so in a good place and can financially do that at this point. You know what I mean? I don't think I've ever been financially in a better place, especially because we're together.
Yeah.
But like in myself, like I want to be able to spoil all the 4 of our kids or even. They're
already spoiled to a certain extent.
See, but that's what
they're not spoiled rotten. But they're spoiled.
See, but I'm beginning to see that maybe they are spoiled rotten.
They're almost crossing that threshold. Yeah, they're almost crossing the rotten threshold.
For me, it's like, do we teach them a lesson this year? I've been really debating that. Honestly, it's like even like your girls, which are my girls. I feel like even disciplining. I think I'm pretty fair equally with our kids. Like I treat them all the same.
Yeah.
But it is killing me. The great thing, for one of our kids, the great thing is really. I don't think that we should reward that.
No.
And I think that it's I don't know, it's so tough.
But at the same time, like we can get her something that we can take away if she continues.
See, but that's the problem is that we've already taken them away. We've already taken it away. We've already done that. We've spoken to her and you gave her 2 chances before this where it's like, she's not taking it serious. That's why she got another failing grade after the first one and the progress report and the second one. And then the other kids, it's like, like, I don't know. That's why I'm a little conflicted this year. I am.
Yeah, I mean, because
it's not just her, it's the other kids too. They're gonna
get Christmas. They're not gonna get the Christmas they could have had if they was on their, on their P's and Q's.
See, but yeah.
And
that sucks for us because
it sucks for us.
It sucks for me because, like I said, this is a time of the year where I wanted to be able to do that stuff for him, but it's like.
Well, at the same time, if it's more focused on the time we spend together with them.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but they're not, and I guess we'll see that. I guess their attitudes towards that, and we can check it if they're spoiled rotten, if they're mad. That's kind of like where I'm at with it. Like I'm kind of using this Christmas as a little lesson. I think for the first time ever. Like, I want to see if they're mad that they don't get specific. Like, they gave us a whole list. I mean, they didn't do any of their homework, but they got a whole decorated list. And it's like, okay, so if I don't get you that iPhone, if I don't get you that iPhone, are you going to be disappointed and like physically, am I going to be able to see that? And that lets me know if they're spoiled rotten because that means that's us problem,
Yeah, you got to dial it back a little bit.
Well,
like I tell them no all the time. So that's one thing. You got to get to the groove of telling them no sometimes.
But even your no's, babe, sometimes they're inconsistent. Like you say no, but they know they can get over on you because they still do it,
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, where can we fix that? But again, I think this Christmas is not the same. And I think it's more so because we're parents. I think our parents always felt the stress. We just didn't feel it.
But there's some people that love Christmas. They love the spirit. They love to put up the lights and the trees and
I usually do, but
get everybody.
I usually do.
Yeah.
Well, I usually do. But this year is not it.
Well, and one of my daughters said something interesting. She was like, maybe it had to do with COVID. COVID took away.
Changed every holiday.
Yeah, they kind of what we say about the Halloween and the
yeah, like Halloween was lit, and even during COVID there was the killer clowns, and they were popping. Like I mean, it's not popping that they were killing people, but it was
killing people for real. They weren't killing people for real.
I think in one of the states they did,
but that was personal.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. But they were dressing up as killer clowns, and it was like a purge type thing, and it was still COVID, but it was.
That was during Halloween.
That was during Halloween during COVID. Nobody was trick or treating, but they were out. Clowns were out, and you know that. I mean, that's still like that's a Halloween. That's scary, but like holidays nowadays, like even trick or treating this year wasn't the same. It was so weird.
What happened the year there was the COVID year? What happened on Christmas that year? I don't remember.
I don't remember Christmas that year.
Oh,
actually, I do. I do remember that Christmas, but it's not something I want to mention.
It was kind of a blur for me.
Yeah, that was like I think we were all kind of like in a.
Another thing, like too, before my my daughters used to always go to their grandmas. All my kids used to go, even though the grandmother was only for two of my kids. My other kids would go to their grandma's house too. And I tell you the truth, I used to spend a lot of Christmases alone because I used to.
Yeah, this is new for you too, I think.
Because I used to have all the kids on Thanksgiving, so that was the only way all the kids would be together on Thanksgiving. Because my mom passed away, all the grandparents passed away, all that type of stuff. So I would have Thanksgiving at the house with all the kids.
He's a good cook too.
And then the kids would go with the grandma on Christmas. On Christmas.
Yeah.
So I would spend a lot of Christmases by myself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think this is new for you too. Like, I think you're trying to navigate not only being in a new relationship, but and having more little kids again. You're also navigating somebody who likes holidays. I've noticed that is that like you know I'm a very big holiday person, and you're navigating that too. And I think that it's a little new for you. Because
you know what's the best holiday? Groundhog's Day.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say our birthdays.
That's my birthday.
My birthday is the best holiday.
My birthday is Groundhog's Day.
My birthday is the best holiday.
Groundhog's Day, the best birthday, February 2nd, and it lets you know how long the winter's gonna last.
And it's Aquarius's birthday.
Yeah, and
Aquarius is
even though the groundhog died this year, right before he's supposed to come out.
Oh yeah, you did. You did send me that.
2/2/22, the groundhog passed away like the day before he's supposed to come out. That's another story.
Maybe he passed away and then we just found out that day because we were waiting for him. That would have been that's so sad. Oh my god.
His little groundhog.
He's been in there like in the hole.
His groundhog wife came up like he passed away a week ago.
I would get a pet groundhog, honestly.
A groundhog.
Yeah, and a fox.
A fox and a groundhog.
And a goat, baby goat.
Remember that song? What did the fox say?
What did the fox? Yeah, I know the dance. I love that.
There was a dance for that.
Yeah.
I wanted to get a tattoo with a groundhog fighting off like 3 weasels.
Why?
My birthday is on Groundhog Day.
But why weasels?
What else is a groundhog gonna fight off? Like some prairie dogs?
Squirrels, prairie dogs.
What's a meerkats?
Meerkats. Yeah, I like meerkats actually. They could be fighting off lions, minxes. That could be a symbolism of something deeper, and you're choosing friggin'.
I want to be realistic. I don't want to have the groundhog fighting off like 5 lions. Like
I mean, you know what? I wanted a lot of tattoos. We didn't put any reels up about our tattoos, so should we just like talk about that, like what we did?
Go ahead. Talk about whatever you want. This is our platform, okay?
Yeah, but we didn't put any reels. I mean, I have the clip, but like I put it on the IG. But I mean, we got tattoos, matching tattoos.
Matching tattoos.
We got matching tattoos.
Yep. And I was forced into it.
No, you wasn't.
Like, you better get these tattoos or else.
No, I didn't. I would never, ever.
I'm trying to fix my mic. It fell off.
Just like you.
Oh, low blow. You want me to get into my battle rap? I said, hey,
but
yo.
No, not live. We're not
Let
doing
me
that
cook.
live. Baby, please, no. All right, we're talking about the tattoos. Go ahead.
No, you said you want to bring the tattoos.
Well, I mean, because we didn't post those reels. So,
all right, then go ahead.
We did get tattoos, guys. Matching tattoos. What's yours?
Mine is a crown with a B.
And mine is a K with a
With a crown. Okay, with a crown on it.
With a king's crown, and his is a queen's crown. I don't think you can see it. I guess.
You see it.
Yeah, and then his is down.
Done with my boy James Scott. What's it called? Ink Meat.
You didn't show yours, homie.
I
don't care about your mic.
What you mean? They can't hear me without my mic.
Whatever. He didn't want to show it off.
I'll show it off, but
I didn't force him into it. Is it that side?
That's all right.
I'll see.
It's backwards on the screen.
Is it? Oh yeah. Okay. Mine didn't look like that. Okay, whatever. Well,
yeah. So we got a tattoo. Why do we get them though? Why do you?
Because you're dating a younger girl.
That's why. That was a good segue though. That's how you did that.
Thank you.
That was a nice segue.
I'm getting so professional at this.
So the second thing we were going to talk about is the age difference in relationships, which is prominent in me and Bree's relationship. Yeah, obviously because I'm older at 43 and Bree is younger at 27. And so what do you think is so let me say this. When it comes to us, I don't necessarily feel the age gap.
No. I don't know if it's because I'm mature or you're childish.
Probably a little bit of both.
I think it's both because if y'all have been watching the reels, clearly you see I'm kind of ridiculous.
And we kind of like balance each other.
The self-reflection has been real watching myself on these reels.
And we balance each other out. So like, yeah, I'm a little goofy.
He's more goofy, I think, than he's let on to people. Because even like me getting with him, I'm like, oh my gosh, you are cap. I wouldn't have expected him to be this way
and
when I first met him.
But also I am obviously older and somewhat wise, and Bree is also wise in her younger age.
Thank you, baby.
And she's also goofy as hell too.
So, yeah, I think that's just naturally always going to be me, though. I don't think it matters what age.
No, it don't matter.
I think that's just naturally who he brings out of me, actually, because it's not even with everybody. It's just for some reason, like you've just brought in the real me.
So when it comes to us and the age gap, it's really something that's not. It doesn't really stand out. It hasn't really been a problem.
I guess unless people like see us. Sometimes we notice like being out in public that like we'll get those stares and we know it's because of that. Or
not always, because like people, it's only been like one or two people that's really actually came and asked like.
Well, I'm saying physically asked, but I know that a lot of the looks and like sometimes the weird kind of like off-putting vibes that they give me or you is because of that. You know what I mean?
Maybe not, because like I said. They don't always know, like, especially they won't think that it's that big of an age gap. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like there's been a handful of people that's actually come up like, how old is she? She looks younger, or I don't know if anybody asks you like, he looks older. No,
not really, not to my face.
Yeah, so
which again, it doesn't bother me because if it's not to my face, I don't really. You're not valid if you're not asking me to face. Like I'm just that type of person where I'm going to say something very bluntly, and you are too. So if you're not physically coming out and asking me face to face, then I don't really give a fuck what your opinion is, because that means you're just not bold enough to say it out to me.
So like I said, we really don't have that problem. But
what is it like for you to be with someone younger? I guess like what is it? Did you feel like there's? I don't know.
The only thing is like
I'm not ready. Okay,
is the what's going to happen in the future?
That's like, a fear?
No, it's not a fear.
Not a fear, but what you think about, kind of?
Yeah, it's like, like you get older. You like one day you might be like, this is a switch to my, because what my whole thing was like, I wouldn't seriously date a person under 30.
And I kind of looked at older younger relationships as weird. So like my whole life. So it was kind of.
Yeah, so it's like, I wouldn't date a person under 30 because, a lot of women at 30 is kind of like where from my experiences, women they get to 30 and they start self-reflecting and like, boom, boom. But like you said, you've done a
lot of things that a lot of even 50-year-old women haven't done. I think You know, I've been lucky enough to do that. I've experienced, you know, a lot of alternate lifestyles as far as like partying, traveling, country traveling. And I know what that consists of. The college lifestyle, the hood. You know what I mean? I've experienced so many different things, and I was able to. I know who I've been from the start. You know, that's been one of my best. I think my best traits in myself is that, like, from birth, I know who I am and what I wanted or where I was going. You know what I mean? And that's never changed.
Self-aware.
Yeah, I'm very self-aware, and I reflect in every day. So it's not like a self-reflection that's going to happen in 10 years. That's something I do every day, out loud, vocally.
Yeah. So for Bry, and how beautiful she is, how smart she is, how funny she is.
Stop.
How much she loves me, how
I'm
much
so
she
obsessed.
does. You know how much she does. So I was like, I have to break the rule and give it a shot. No. So hopefully it works out, and she don't be like, you know what the hell am I doing here with this old guy?
No, we got married, dog. And we all know how I feel. Well, you'll learn how I feel about marriage in, I think, episode 3.
Oh yeah, around episode 3, episode
3,
4.
You'll hear my views on marriage.
Our views on marriage, you know. You know, at the break, Bry has the fairy tale.
Not fairy tale.
Yeah,
is it fairy tale?
No, I wouldn't say fairy tale. I would say the
Hispanic view.
She believes in the hardcore.
You're marrying someone that you're not leaving. It is
the
you're
vows.
locked in.
The vows mean something to her. The vows.
It means there's no divorce. Divorce is not an option. The grass isn't greener. We're working on this in 10, 50, 60 years if that calls for it. Like, there's no divorce. I don't believe in divorce. Once you're in, you're in. And I wouldn't marry someone that I would ever think that there could be an out. You know what I mean?
It sounds like a whole lot of gang shit to me.
You see, but that's also
gang.
law. I feel like that's fair to say.
Sounds like gang stuff to me. You're gonna beat me in, beat me out.
Yeah, one way in, one way out, dog.
And you're gonna run if you have to sign divorce papers.
Let's leave that for them for episode 3. They don't go into too many details on my extraness. But okay, so I guess we gotta get into the Christmas spirit, like, in the next 24 hours. Let's go back to that real quick. We gotta get back into the Christmas spirit, and I don't know. I wonder if anybody has some advice on that.
Yeah, yo, leave a comment. Also, like and subscribe to the page.
Please.
Always.
And thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Please and thank you. It's Unkept Secrets is going to be on all streaming platforms.
Yes, we got on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I've been working hard, y'all.
She's a real good,
great at convincing people.
Business lady.
Yeah.
I taught her everything she knows. It's like she has a degree in business. What are you saying? In the hood, business.
Business. Get into business. Anyway, what are we doing for New Year's? Let's touch on that for a second. We haven't talked about this other than Christmas. Other than Christmas and like I keep asking you, but you never give me a straight answer. Do we want to just wait and like kind of wing it
for New Year's?
Yeah, because I gave him the idea for New York because that's just our go-to for some reason.
Yeah, New York is always lit on New Year's. This New Year's spirit,
I don't think
the
I've
New Year's
been
Eve
on New Year's. So like in the years that I've lived there, obviously I've like lived in Jersey and stuff like that around New Year's, but like I don't think I've ever partied in New York on New Year's Eve.
I don't think so either. I think I've been in.
But that's what I'm saying. But have I ever like New Year's Eve, like New Year's type party vibe
in New York? Well, I think we're gonna do it this year.
Maybe, possibly, but at the same time, we were just complaining about everything else, about the money, the gifts.
That's our time. You know what I'm saying? Like that's different.
That's different.
You know what I'm saying? We always got. If we want to do it, we're gonna do it.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So at one point in time, we get into that mode. We be like, I ain't gonna be cheap.
YOLO. You say YOLO.
Oh yeah. That's the best.
When he gets into YOLO, it's my favorite time because I'm always pretty much like YOLO.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend whatever I want.
Yeah, when I want to be irresponsible, that's my.
When we both on YOLO, we end up having a blast. Like that means you just. F a budget, F a anything else.
Yeah, that's what I call the fucking attitude. That's my problem.
Well, you don't always get there.
Nah.
But when we do, it's wild.
Then more be like, you know what? You want to go do this? Fuck it. Then we gonna go do it.
Yep.
And then we wake up in the morning, we're like, yo.
You know what I want for Christmas, by the way? A couch.
Yeah, we need a new couch.
I've been couch shopping and it's pissed me off.
We need a new couch. Anybody want to donate?
No, unless it's brand new. No. Oh my god.
It has to be a section though.
Oh my no.
A sex should know.
Oh. Yeah. Didn't I say that the other day?
No, you said these. No, you said
dictated. A database for DNA when dads get their DNA tested. Dad a base.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, that was a dad joke.
Yeah, that was a dad joke. I did make a dad joke.
It was a good one though. I might have to write it down and put it.
No, he didn't even physically laugh. But whatever.
So what is the options for New Year's Eve in New York? You want to talk about that? You want to talk about the lows?
I don't think that they're ready for that. I think that's a conversation for either an episode. I haven't figured out how to break that out. Mm-hmm. So I guess there's a party in New York that is very intriguing, and we'd have to buy very dressy clothes for it. But we're not going to go into detail just yet. We got to leave some intrigue, and we got to make them, watch the episodes.
If we do go there, here's the deal with y'all. If we do go there for New Year's Eve, we're gonna let you know, and we'll have maybe we'll go live.
Ooh.
Maybe we'll go live and talk about the New Year's Eve party.
And you'll definitely want to know what type of party.
Yeah.
This is. I mean, we'll see. I guess.
We'll give him a hint.
No.
We'll give him tell him to go. Tell him to go. What's it called? What's the place called again?
What? No.
You gotta give them a hint because if they get a hint and they look at what it is and they see what it entails when they go there. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, oh, they went there. I want to hear them talk about that. You know what I'm saying?
Or maybe we should break it. Did we break it down in another episode? Did we mention it in another episode? Because they can wait till the first. There's gonna be an episode on the first, so maybe we could just
I don't know because we edited some things out of the clips. We talk about stuff, but some stuff gets edited out. You know what I mean? So we don't automatically know if it's gonna be brought up in there because we might have. Left it on the editing room floor, you know what I'm saying? So
that's what I'm saying. I don't know if we've completely discussed this yet.
What's the name of the place again? Just tell me the name of the place.
I'm not telling you because you don't even know.
I forgot.
Exactly. So I'm not worried about you spilling the beans because you don't listen to it anyway.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I guess we can say it is.
Don't get scared now, man. You talking.
I'm not getting scared.
So go look up club.
Nope. Don't. What are you gonna say?
I forgot the club's name anyway. I was just bluffing.
Okay.
Anyway, so
it's something you'll want to hear about. There's stories that we're gonna spill. We're gonna spill these stories, and it is definitely. I guess we can say it's about our
sexcapades.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, our sexcapades. I guess our kinks. I guess kinks is a good word.
Kinks.
We have some kinks. We have some kinks that you'll be interested in if that's something you're interested in learning about.
Okay, everybody interested in it. You know what I'm saying? But they're scared to love.
We're not bland. We're not vanilla. We'll say that. We'll say that. Definitely not vanilla in this relationship. Right?
Yeah.
That's fair to say.
That's not vanilla. It's like more like Neapolitan. That vanilla, that strawberry, and that chocolate. You know what I'm saying? That one little Dijon. You like Neapolitan ice cream?
Got that. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
So like we said, like and subscribe to our page on Kept Secrets. Go to whatever streaming platform that you use. You know
YouTube,
what I'm saying?
Facebook, IG, Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Tell us you don't like us. Tell us I look stupid with a hat on. Tell Bree her curls is tight and popping. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you want us to talk about. Tell us,
what you're interested in learning about. Because again, this is Unkept Secrets. We plan on keeping it so real.
Ask us any question you want about kids, relationships,
anything,
crazy relatives. You know, we got all of those things.
All
we're well.
We're well versed.
Yeah, we're well versed in that areas.
And we're locked in, so there's nothing we gotta hide, I guess. You know, we keep it 100, and we aim to share and grow with y'all.
Word up.
You know, teach. You know, kind of give our advice and our ways.
Teach one. What was it? Each one teach one, right? Each one teach one.
I've never heard of that.
Never heard that saying?
Never.
Each one teach one.
I'm gonna look into that after this. But I guess maybe we can end on that note. The deed's been done. Right, baby?
And what else?
The cake's been baked.
Okay. Boom.
I thought you was gonna finish.
Nah.